to the channel. Please comment, like, and subscribe. So guys, I'm here to talk about, guess what? Not Gypsy Rose. I have it is a triggering true crime story today, and I found out about this. I was up late one night and I woke up in the middle of the night. I'm one of those people that I sleep with my TV on. I like to hear it. So I woke up and Grizzly Crime was on, and she was talking about this story, and it came on, and I was fascinated about it. It is really scary, horrifying. I'm going to share it with you guys, and I'm going to link Grizzly down in the comments because she's got the interrogation video of this man I'm going to talk about and his girlfriend. So, who I'm going to talk about today, his name is Stephen Gress. I think it's Gress. On Valentine's Day of 2025, there a 16-year-old by the name of Miranda Corsetti met a 35-year-old Stephen Gress. She met him on Grindr. She was a 16-year-old mother. This teenager had a rough life. She, let me tell you, not only was she a teenage mother of an 11-month-old baby, but her parents, I don't know how, but both of her parents had passed away, and she was living with her grandmother. Now, the teenager did have a history of running away. So at first, the grandmother wasn't too worried because the grandmother said that when she ran away, she always came back. And she did struggle with mental health issues. Now, Stephen met Miranda on the Grindr app on Valentine's Day. Stephen went, picked her up, took her back to his place, and they spent the evening together, and then Stephen took her back home. And by the way, this happened in Florida. Now, the very next day, Miranda sent a message to Stephen and said, hey, you want to hang out? So Stephen said yes. He goes over there and picks up Miranda from her grandma's house. They went, stopped by, got some food, went back to the house. Now, this is horrible. While they were eating, Stephen always wore this like pinky ring. And while they were eating, he noticed that this pinky ring was gone. And he said it was loose, so it tended to fall off of his finger. So they were eating, and he looked and he noticed that this ring was gone. So what he did was he turned around to Miranda, and he tells Miranda, I know you stole my ring. It's only you and I here. I know you stole it. Well, he then tells her she cannot leave until he gets her ring back. So right there, he's holding her hostage. So this goes on, and about the first day, he calls Michelle. Michelle is his girlfriend. I know it's weird. He's got a girlfriend. So he contacts Michelle and says, Michelle, can you come over? This chick from last night, she's back over here, and she's got my ring. Can you try to help me get it back? So Michelle comes over there. The first thing he has Michelle to do is to take her iPhone and go dump it. You know it's bad whenever they say to go dump it. So, she goes dumps it. Now, the way Stephen says it went, they kept Miranda for 7 days. During the 7 days, they torture her. They hit her, and I say they. That is not only Stephen, but Michelle. Beat her. Michelle was punching her in the face. They even got, Stephen said he even got a, what is it, one of those things, a metal detector. And then he proceeds to digitally penetrate her, trying to find his ring. He even tells the police that he calls the police and says, this girl's got a ring. I believe that it's inside of her, and she won't give it back to me. And the police said, and he asked the police, come over here and search her. And the police says, no, we can't do that. You can't do that. So they make a report. That's what Stephen says. So this goes on for 7 days. The torture. Just over a ring. Then on the 7th, and not only that, neighbors know that this is going on. They seen Miranda in there. Not only that, Michelle and Stephen have a roommate, another woman. This other woman knows this is going on, but doesn't tell anybody. Sorry, guys. The picture fell. I got too excited. So doesn't even tell anybody. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. Then on the very last day, Stephen says Miranda's done it, and then Stephen says Michelle did the last part. Then, of course, Michelle says that Stephen did this. They put a billiard ball in her mouth after they beat her. Put a billiard board in her mouth. Took cling wrap and wrapped it around her head. Okay, guys, I fixed the chihuahua, so I can't get that excited. So, wrap it around her head. And Miranda passes. Now, in the story from Stephen is saying that he couldn't make it to the room fast enough. He told Michelle, don't do it, but he couldn't get there to save Miranda from Michelle. But Michelle says that it was all Stephen. Now, this is a bad part here. Then they have ring camera footage of Stephen taking a big pile of blankets, and guess what? Miranda is in this big pile of blankets. Puts her in the trunk of his car. And then they go out for Michelle's birthday. They go to Popeyes and eat, all while Miranda's in the back. Go to Popeyes to eat, go play putt-putt golf, and guess what? Then they go to Michelle's mom's house. Takes Miranda out of the trunk and takes her to it's like a semi-private, it's like a little pathway back there. It's semi-private. Takes her there and then disassembles her with a chainsaw and puts her in a trash. And then that trash is incinerated. Guys, it's gruesome. Now, the way they would have never been caught except for a few days later, this Stephen, He's a whack job. Let me tell you, he is a wacky man. Now, what he did was he went and he threatened his girlfriend Michelle with some kind of some kind of air harpoon gun or something. And they ended up calling the police. And that's how they got caught. They haven't gone to trial yet. But I'm gonna put the link so you guys can go and hear his interrogation. It is horrible because I think Grizzly has his and Michelle's, and it's terrible. And this Stephen is horrible. He probably has more victims. Let me tell you what he does. This is what he used to do. He used to go on Craigslist to get, this is a trigger warning, trigger warning, trigger warning. He would go to Craigslist and get the free animals. He didn't care what kind they were, just to torture them. So this is a big trigger warning. So guys, I'm telling you this story in advance because all of these apps that are out there and our children are at risk, our teenagers. I know that kids go behind our back and do things that they shouldn't do, but we need to tell our teenagers the dangers, these crazy people that are out there. There's absolute monsters out here in the world. But guys, that's the story of Stephen Gress, and I think I'm saying his name right. Go to Grizzly True Crime and watch his interrogation video. Like I said, there's one for him and there's one for her, and I will link it down in the comments. But guys, tell me what you think of this whack job. He is a nut. It just gave me nightmares. And guys, I will see you soon.